Hello and good evening. Let's start over. I also want to announce that we have chosen Louis Legacy Animal Rescue as a beneficiary of a portion of the funds raised tonight. Louis Legacy is a wonderful rescue group. They are based here in Cincinnati and New York. Louis has helped us when we have not had space to take in dogs ourselves. They do incredible work and have saved thousands of animals. Thousands. That speaks for itself. Emily Gear is the president and founder of Louis Legacy and a friend of Natasha and I. Emily, will you please stand up? We also want to thank the volunteers and supporters of Louis Legacy that are here with us tonight. Thank you all for coming. Well, it's been another year, and what a year it has been. So much has gone on this year, and I wish I had time to tell you all about it, but we don't want to bore you with long-winded speeches. So I'm going to tell you about a couple of things that have happened with Canine Justice Network this year. But before I do, I want to make sure that all of you know that this is the only fundraiser that CJN has. So everything you do tonight keeps us afloat. Just being here is a tremendous help, and of course buying raffle tickets and bidding on items goes straight to saving lives. So please get your wallets out, but please wait till we're done talking. We did so well with the fundraiser last year that in December, because of you, Natasha and I got to play Secret Santas and surprise Louis Legacy president Emily Gear with a couple months worth of cleaning supplies. It was very fun for us, and again, it was only possible because of you. Probably one of the coolest things that happened to us this year was back in February. Natasha and I attended a seminar by our idol and favorite dog person, none other than the dog whisperer, Caesar Milan. Those of you familiar with Caesar know his all too famous sound that he makes when correcting a dog that is doing something he or she shouldn't do. Well, we were sitting there in the very front row, and Natasha reaches up to pet Caesar's dog, Junior, and Natasha actually got by Caesar. It was so funny. Everyone in the whole audience was laughing. It was kind of embarrassing for me, but it's typical Natasha. There was an intermission, and everyone kept going up to Natasha and saying how cool it was and asking her if she was the girl that Caesar corrected. After the seminar, we were extremely lucky to have a personal one-on-one with Caesar ourselves. Caesar and Natasha had an immediate connection, making jokes and being sarcastic with one another. Neither of us could get over how short he was in person. He actually kind of makes me look tall. And those of you that know me without heels, I'm not very tall. Natasha got to talk to Caesar for a few minutes, and we told him all about Canine Justice Network, and he was very impressed and interested with our little organization. Caesar is truly a class act and a very, very funny man. If you guys ever get a chance to go see a seminar, go, because it's like comedy hour. Back in June, we were asked to give one of our education outreach classes for the Faces Without Places summer camp. Faces Without Places is an organization in Cincinnati that keeps children experiencing homelessness connected to their education. They provide uniform vouchers, school supplies, transportation to school, enrichment, advocacy, and specialized services to over 3,000 homeless children each year. Natasha and I were very blessed to have an opportunity to go out and speak with these children. We took our own dog, Tyson, who is a boxer pit mix, with us. Tyson helped to teach the kids that size, looks, and breed don't equal a scary, aggressive, attacking dog. We educated the children on what spaying and neutering is and why it is so important. We explained what to do when you are faced with a dog off leash and how to read their body language. We taught them how to approach strange dogs and knowing when not to. We showed how to be a pack leader through body language and energy. It was a very rewarding experience, and we loved every second of it. The children were so kind that they handmade a piece of artwork that the staff framed and sent to us. They wanted us to use it in the auction here tonight as a payment from the camp. But the sentimental value of the art is worth way too much for us to auction off, so it is hanging in our office to remind us to work harder. It has been a great year, and again, it's all because of you. We look forward to what the rest of the year has in store for us and next year, but we need your help here tonight to get us there. And may I just say there are some super cool items in this year's auction. Thank you all so much for being here. Now I would like to turn the podium over to Canine Justice Network's founder and president, and also my wife, Natasha Madison.
Really? That sound familiar to anybody? Oh, that's hilarious. I love you, Josh. What would it be like living your entire life in a cage, never seeing the sunshine, never having your feet stand on grass? What would it be like to never have a hand reach out to you in gentleness and love? What would it be like to have people judge you and be intimidated by you and afraid of you just because of how you look? What would it be like if you lived your life in a home with a family you love dearly, just to be thrown into a shelter because you were old and no longer convenient? What would it be like to be taken on a leash and walked into the back of a shelter, not knowing you were never walking back out? Is this far-fetched? Does this not happen here in this city? Is it better not to know what happens to our pets so it doesn't put a damper on our day? It's depressing, it's sad, it's sick, it's inconvenient, but it's what's happening now, right now, as we're sitting here. Is it okay? Is this something we should just accept? I am only one person. What could I possibly do? Well, I'll tell you, I can do something. You can do something. Every hour in the US, 800 dogs and cats are euthanized. 800. That's over 19,000 pets a day. Last year we told you that if you bred your dog one time, that in a course of 6 years, you would be responsible for 67,000 dogs. The statistics are there, and the numbers are high. But these are not numbers, these are lives. These are our pets, just like the ones you're gonna go home to tonight and pat on the head. The same pets whose pictures you have on your mantle or on your office next to your own families. The reality is that too many animals are misunderstood, abused, and homeless. So many people say all the time, it's too depressing, I can't think about it. Well, I've got news for you. It's no less sad for all of you than it is for me. If we all said that, then who would the animals have? How heartbreaking it is for us to look into a cage and see a lonely dog is nothing in comparison to how it feels for that dog looking out. Just think what we could accomplish if everyone just did something. And I don't mean start your own organization, but educating others about spay and neuter. Become a foster family. If you have free time, go to a shelter and take a dog on a walk. If you have extra cash, donate to a rescue and shelter. Everything you have the power to do helps, everything. Many people think that what they have to offer isn't enough to make a difference, but I can tell you that anything you offer is invaluable. Just with your attendance here tonight, you make it possible for us to operate for one more year. What would it be like if everyone came to fundraisers like this? What would it be like if everyone spayed and neutered their pets? What would it be like if all the shelters and rescues closed their doors and every animal had a safe and loving home? I'll tell you what it would be like. It'd be the difference that you can make, and you can make that difference. Each army begins with one soldier. That one soldier can reach out to thousands of recruits. So tonight, I thank you for joining our militia, but I ask you to ask others to enlist and stay with us on our fight. We need you. The animals need you. Thank you.